Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Anthony is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Paul George. And it's Irving in at the point guard. Loses his man off the screen and...
And brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston.
The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. Lee passes to Bogut. Iguodala wide open, bangs home the trifecta. Iguodala's got the first points up on the board for the Warriors.
Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Ariza against Iguodala. Passes to Beverly. Harden has a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Harden against Thompson. Fade away. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over.
Oh,
look out.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, come on. You've got to get the 2 points there.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Iguodala.
Hammer time! That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here is Howard, following the score by Golden State. Howard with this screen on Curry. Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Beverly missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Iguodala. And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got his 3rd bucket of the night. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden dishes to Howard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple of years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. There's the dish to Rush. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open. And the Rockets hiring Hakeem Olajuwon to work with Dwight on his moves. Between the Dream and Kevin McHale, that's a wealth of post-scoring expertise for Howard to draw upon. But again, those two guys did it at a Hall of Fame level. Dwight has that potential, but will he put in the work necessary to grow into that type of low post scoring?
A shot by Harden, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 10 points.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Here is Livingston, defended by Beverly. From beyond the arc, and that one's good.
Kevin McHale has worked with Dwight trying to stay low and exploit his quickness advantage. Beat his...
And the official saying it was kicked. Isaiah Cannon comes in for Patrick Beverly. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston...
An awfully risky pass, guys. He's lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Daniels is checked in for James Harden. Here's Cannon. On the wing, Daniels. Puts it up. And it comes off the front of the rim. Warriors leading by 4. To the paint, knocked away. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Timeout called the Warriors. And some changes here for the Warriors. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season and one of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
Cannon kicks to Daniels. Drops one in from the wing. Daniels has got his first bucket in this one. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. 1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Azili gets the bucket.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Here's Cannon. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And good on the basket. Book it.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Warriors leading by 5. Thompson outside. Here's the screen to the paint and stolen by Howard. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Reza passes to Howard.
In building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. He's covered by Daniels. Iguodala against Ariza. Iguodala's drive.
Houston foul call. Trevor Ariza. That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and he makes the first.
2 shots.
And Iguodala drops them both. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kanan gets to Ariza. 4 seconds left, and Houston again with the bucket.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Here's Nedovic. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too, so they're really doing a nice job offensively.
Rockets trail by 5. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Harden. Chef Adrian is out there with Jones. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Johnson in at shooting guard.
Well, you look at Patrick Beverley, and I think he embodies the phrase, Chicago tough. He's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
Now, Beverley learned pressure defense back in high school as the lead guard in a 1-2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs, running around the school nonstop for an hour every day. And Beverley still fanatical about his conditioning.
The Rockets shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. They get it back on the basket by Jones.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. James Harden, the sixth man with the Thunder, but he's the go-to guy in Houston, a role he's very comfortable in. He said, quote, in college and high school, I was always the focal point. Now I'm back to my old ways, needing to be the leader, needing to score. In any situation, I'm going to be good. Kevin, he's certainly been good for the Rockets.
A one-man wrecking crew, Doris. Thank you. So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Houston. There's the feed to Barnes. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. And he's good on the three ball. Curry's got his second basket of the night. And so Patrick Beverley taking him a second round in 2009. Clark, the final cut of training camp by the Miami Heat. He spent the next 5 years playing in Greece and in Russia.
You're right, Kevin. Those are physical leagues where they allow a lot of contact. His defense was how he survived. And even now, that's his bread and butter. That's how he plays. He defends.
Shaun Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson. Here's Livingston. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
Now here's Beverley. He's guarded closely. Lee outside. Barnes kicks to Curry. Bogut with a screen on Johnson. It's Curry with the drive. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden left side. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 12.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now here's Beverley. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Houston with another. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far. You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed, star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
Rockets made it in as the 4th seed last year, but still couldn't find a way past Portland in the first round. Ended up falling to them in 16.
Really, though, it was the start of that series that sent the Rockets as they dropped the first two. They fought back, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, they couldn't overcome that poor start, Kevin. They did fight back, and it looked like a Game 7 was on the way, but then Damian Lillard, with one of the great shots in NBA playoff history, closed things out in dramatic fashion.
Brought you right out of your chair, didn't it?
Oh, big
Wow.
time. That was a great, great shot he made.
Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Ariza no luck. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Livingston kicks to Rush. Spades with a screen on Ariza. Rush. No good. And Houston the other way now. Here's Jones, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
And here's Barnes for 3. That's good. Barnes has got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Here is Livingston. He has 5.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Pass to Lee. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Barnes can't get it to go.
You can't help but respect Patrick Beverley's defensive approach to the game. Always aggressive, going for steals or deflections, but he rarely sacrifices good defensive position. Just a very good, disciplined defensive ball play.
Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Ariza. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Ariza's got 5 now.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
And Beverly always pushing the envelope with what he can get away with. Looking to set the tone defensively, but he doesn't mind that it means he fouls out of the game here and there.
Yeah, and you know, Kevin, with the shot blocking behind him here in Houston, he's able to cut loose with that ball pressure and harassing defense.
That is good. 14 points for James Harden.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So both teams changing it up here. Warriors trail by 4. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's the screen. Iguodala with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Green left side. Shoots. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Kuzmic just got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, you know, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Cannon dishes to Howard. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. Seven seconds left now here in the second. Just 3 on the clock. Green with the block. Close game as we wrap. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
What a performance with Harden here. He's got 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Ezeli is out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors 5. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 11 points.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got 7 rebounds in the game.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Dwight Howard. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli, and Lee's subbed in for Maurice Spates. Harden, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Thompson from long range. And it's Thompson again missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
James Harden with the most famous beard in the NBA. In fact, he leaves his barber in charge of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit, or maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
Jeff Adrian's checked in for Terrence Jones. In Harden, a relatively quiet demeanor. Some have even said moody, but clearly he's embraced his new leading role in Houston.
And he says as much himself. He looks at the Rockets as his team, and you can see it in his demeanor on the court. Mark it up. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Now, here's Beverly, guarded by Kerr. And slammed in by Howard.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
It's Curry outside, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 8.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
Harden outside, and that one is stuffed right through. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Bogut sets a screen for Iguodala. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Andre Iguodala spent 8 seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town. He said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special, his great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
And Bogut with the block. And he recovers it. That's good. And that's 11 points for Dwight Howard. Warriors trail by 12. Iguodala's drive. Adrian with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Beverly the pass to Harden. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep. Iguodala, no good.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Beverly dishes to Adrian. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Draymond Green, who's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Andre Iguodala. Daniels, he's checked in for the Rockets. Cannon comes in for Patrick Beverly. The shot by Curry, no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
The basket by Cannon. Cannon's got his first basket.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Looking at who's out there now for the...
And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Let's meet your Cleveland Cavaliers start.
It's interconference time for these Thunder as they come in as the visiting team. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, this is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, welcoming you to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Reggie Jackson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Perkins in at the center, locking down the middle. On defense, Oklahoma City. James kicks to Irving. Now Love inside. Westbrook with the steal. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Dion Waiters.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Dion Waiters going into last season working on playing off the ball. Whether, catch and shoot, Steve, or coming off screens.
Yeah, he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, but playing alongside Kyrie Irving, he's got to be more effective without the ball, working off those screens and learning to play with Irving.
And Waiters really has tried to emphasize staying on balance with his shot. Taking better shots, better quality shots within the offense, and we saw the results. There was an uptick in his percentages from the field and from long range as well.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Durant with it. Perkins with the screen for Durant. Off the screen, and he dunks it down.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oof. Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power. And grace. Just beautiful.
Oklahoma City on D. It's a three-point game.
And Waiters still a volume scorer. To improve his efficiency, he's got to get that free throw percentage back up and become more consistent finishing inside. But he's a natural scorer. He certainly has the talent. Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving against Westbrook. Love with the screen on Westbrook. The drive by James, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he's given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Nice step back to get it off. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thunder on D. 6-point lead. Westbrook against Irving. Here's Varejao. And Westbrook, here we go. The shot misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Irving. Great D that time from Durant. The Thunder leading by 6. Now here's Westbrook. Perkins with the screen for Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. No luck. Nice D from Varejao.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
That's good. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Westbrook. From downtown, and he gets it to go. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Irving passes to LeBron. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Miller's checked in for Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
In building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances.
Outside Jackson. Right side Jackson. That's short off the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Miller with a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And here we go with Adams running it up the court.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He just couldn't resist, could he?
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That is his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Perry Jones is checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jackson. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Now Jones from deep. Adams dishes to Durant. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. The Cavaliers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. They have done a great job of securing rebounds as they come in this game.
Yeah, they have, Kevin. Well, they're blocking out and not waiting for the ball to come to them. I mean, that's what you got to do. I've talked about it countless times, Kevin. You can block out, but if you don't pursue the ball, you're not going to rebound it.
Outside Westbrook. There's a screen. Durant in the corner, out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. The drive by James. Shot is blocked.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
And here is Lamb. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside Westbrook. And he nails the jumper.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quick. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for more technically.
This is Kevin.